My name is Chico Colvard, and I directed and produced Family Affair, which is in the U.S. documentary competition. No matter how many times I've been asked to give the tagline or to summarize or to talk about my film, it's never easy. It's never easy. Each time it takes a little something away from me. When I was 10 years old, I had accidentally shot one of my sisters, and believing that she would die from her injuries, she had revealed to my mother in the hospital and then later the police that our father had been molesting her and my other sisters for years. And, you know, it just revealed or uncovered this deeper wound, and our family fell apart. My sisters and I, we were sent to live with all these various relatives, and my father went to prison only to get out a year later and rebuild his life. And at the time, I didn't really understand what he did. And it wasn't until many years later that I really was sort of able to wrap my head around it. And so I stopped having a relationship with him altogether. And then fast forward 15 years, and all the while my sisters are maintaining a relationship with him. My sister invites me to Thanksgiving in Kentucky. And so I show up with my little camcorder and am told just moments before that my dad is going to be there. And I thought, well, this is my chance to indict this guy. This is my chance to confront him. And I'd always imagined that that's what I would do. I'm a grown man now, and I'm going to confront this guy and ask him why, or how could you have done this? And everyone's going to rally behind me. Instead, what happened, when he walked through the doors, everyone ran up to him and greeted him and hugged him and waited on him and laughed at his silly jokes, and it just seemed surreal. And what I ended up doing is really just sort of hiding behind the camera. I felt like a coward, and I felt like I had failed. I didn't feel like a man. I felt like until I confronted him, I would not be a man. And that was a hard thing to live with. So I went back, with my tail between my legs, and eventually it occurred to me that is the story. Why was I afraid to confront him? Why was everybody accommodating this man? And why isn't that sort of typically the story that gets told around this issue? What this film, for me, became about is trying to understand why we make accommodations for parents who can or have committed sort of the worst crimes against us. And I think I came to understand that it's a very basic need to satisfy a longing for family.